Elyse.
Hey there, Tom. We have some of those changes starting right now. No thunderstorms yet, but we do have some passing showers rolling through southeast Texas. Let me show you 13 alert radar right now. We have some showers. They're pretty light, pretty scattered, lifting north right now into portions of Brazoria and Matagorda County. You can see just north of Matagorda right now some potentially heavier pockets of rain headed close to Bay City within the next couple of hours. But as for the heavy rain and the thunderstorms, those are still on the way. Really, the bullseye is going to be farther north near Dallas. I mentioned that, Tom, because we got a big game Monday up in Dallas with our Houston Texans as they take on the Dallas Cowboys. So if you have family, friends headed to Dallas later this week, this is something they have to be aware of. I'll talk more about that in the forecast, but locally, let me show you how much rain we're expecting over the next week or so, next 10 days. Well, it's going to be in the immediate near term. Tomorrow and Monday, two great chances for rain, and then nothing after that. Small rain chances. So what we get over the next 2 days is what we're really going to need to last us through the next dry week or so. I think on average we could pick up around ½ an inch to an inch of rain between what we'll see tomorrow and also on Monday, but some areas could definitely see a little more than that. Right now we're thinking it's going to be to the east of I-45, and potentially some of our coastal communities could pick up a little more rain. Most of that is going to fall on Monday, but we start the day tomorrow potentially with a couple of showers rolling in. A storm or two even can't be ruled out. Monday's the big day with the front, and then we start to see some lower humidity Tuesday. But Tom, the front we're going to see on Monday, it's just the first of two cold fronts that are coming over the next 7 days. We'll have more on that second front and what it could bring to us here in southeast Texas coming up in my full forecast.
You now, meteorologist Elyse Smith here with more on our forecast.
Right.
That storm not impacting us directly, but we are going to see some rain.
We are. Remember, everything is all connected, right? So some of the moisture from that system could move into the Gulf and then be fuel for the cold front that could produce some showers and thunderstorms. So let me just get you the latest on Sara, because I know when Sara first developed it, this was, everyone had their eyes on it, attention, as it was potentially going to head towards the Gulf of Mexico. But as of right now, again, Sara has slowed down, and it just continues to churn that heavy moisture into rain and thunderstorms. I know we know what that's like here in Houston when you have a storm just sitting off your coast. If you do have any travel plans, I know this is the Caribbean is starting to pick up with cruise season. This could potentially impact them, but the good news is this system is going to weaken likely by tomorrow night as Sara eventually makes landfall in Belize. Now, after that, again, we're talking about the potential remnant moisture from the system moving into the Gulf, not a tropical system. We are not forecasting a tropical system to be in the Gulf of Mexico, but this just shows where the system could go after that, or at least the remnants of Sara. Here in southeast Texas, no impact nonetheless. We have a different weather system coming in, and that is going to bring us potentially some showers and thunderstorms, mainly on Monday. But this system is going to rapidly develop over the next 24 hours, and with it, it is going to pull in some moisture from the Gulf, and we'll see some showers of our own tomorrow. Meanwhile, on Monday, I know it's a big day in Dallas, but Dallas also could potentially see some severe weather being the bullseye of what could be some stronger thunderstorms that develop on Monday. So if you have friends or family headed to Dallas for the big game, they have to be aware of the potential for those strong thunderstorms that could bring in Dallas from Oklahoma City down to Dallas. We're talking about severe wind gusts, hail, and potentially tornadoes. Now in Houston and southeast Texas, closer to home, we could potentially see some isolated strong wind gusts as we do have a marginal risk for severe weather on Monday. Here's why. Strong cold front, strong weather system developing. It's going to rapidly deepen and intensify into Monday and Tuesday. That first front plows through. It's more of a rain and stormy front. It will drop temperatures, but beyond that front, we get a secondary front, and it's that second one into the middle of the week that is a reinforcing cool front, and that will drop temperatures even more, potentially falling into the mid to upper 40s by Thursday morning. So that cool down is coming. If you've been waiting to have more sweater weather in the morning and afternoon, it's coming by later next week, and we'll feel that over the course of a couple of days. Meanwhile, 13 alert radar, you already know we're monitoring a couple of showers and not storms, but showers for the moment. You do see some moving mainly into Matagorda County right now. This trajectory is going to shift a little farther to the north by tomorrow, and you'll see that here on Future Track. So playing through Future Track now, mainly near the coast is where we have some showers for the overnight hours. Tomorrow morning, you're going to see some passing rain throughout the the day along the coast and potentially into Harris County as well. I'm not ruling out a thunderstorm either, but no severe weather expected in southeast Texas tomorrow. But we will have some passing downpours and some showers. I say mainly through the day part. Then we start to dry out tomorrow evening. That's ahead, of course, Monday, which is going to be a stormier day here in southeast Texas. Besides the threat for severe weather, I do think the timing of Monday's front could bring some heavy rain for the afternoon and evening commute, so that could potentially slow you down. Besides that, the inclement weather is over. We just get a cooler weather pattern heading into the weekend, with potentially temperatures warming up a little more as we head into next week, Tom.
Thanks, Elyse. Up next, before we go, a final check of the weather with Elyse.
We have a couple of light showers moving through portions of Matagorda and Brazoria counties. That's just a light. It's going to be hit or miss, and that's the same thing for tomorrow. But I think by late morning hours into the afternoon, we could have potentially some more widely scattered showers and potentially a storm or two as well moving into southeast Texas. Monday is the bigger day with that cold front moving through. Chance for stronger storms in the afternoon and evening hours. That front paves the way for cooler weather. Second one comes in, really cools us down. I know you were mentioning Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's definitely going to feel different here in southeast Texas.
It'll feel good.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Elyse. Appreciate it. That is our report for tonight. Join us tomorrow morning for Eyewitness News beginning at 6. For Elyse Smith, I'm Tom Abrams. Thanks for being with us. Have a good night and be kind to one another.